Looks like the game is going to start a little bit early. Umpires are on board. The previous game ended a bit early and both teams are ready to go. So this is the Washington Acers versus the Fraser Valley Fusion. We do have the defensive lineup for Fusion. It'll be Lindsay Bell pitching, Galbraith catching, Hollingworth at first, McGilvery at second, Victoria Cover making her debut at shortstop, and Rachel Brissett at third, Kaylee Walcott in left field, Izzy Nicholson at center field, and Carly Lawrence in right. I don't have a copy of the batting lineup, but I do believe it will be Madison McGilvery leading things off. So Fusion are the home team, so they will take to the field.
Good luck to you, man.
Nice to see Lindsay Bell able to start a game. She went through part of an inning yesterday and had some medical issues that were taken care of. So she's back at it. So here we go, top of first, Triple Crown World Series, Washington Acers versus Fraser Valley Fusion. And for a strike. Popped up. Lots of people calling it. And Tori Cover making her debut at shortstop, makes an over-the-head catch for the out. Swing and a miss. In for, oh, nope. And that gets over the head of Galbraith. So the runner is on board. Oh, sorry, that's not Galbraith, that's Brissett. So that was a high hopper. I think she's playing in a little bit because of the previous bunt attempt.
Well, and that's, some of it she's a senior in college. Oh, your daughter? Yeah. Like I said, some of it is obviously, again,
Joblin!
And for a strike. Swing and a miss. And almost got her. So, runner does advance to 2.
Try to get like that. I was trying to get. Well, I said I told you there's a couple of some of them very small. She was attempting to grab it with a single seat one. It was easier for me to grab. Yeah. No, sort of like turned around more that way, so it was easier for me to grab. Well, here's yeah. 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 I just go okay, so you just get okay. I don't think they're yeah. So you're a little I was getting a little
Runners on board.
Come on now, Roo!
The other trick was just getting it to wait. I get like facing third base. Well, it's so
Come on now, Roo!
yeah, no, well, that's what I noticed too. She gets
And for a strike.
It's just a different, sometimes it's different ways. She's what more of a down pitcher
I think the Fusion pitchers have had a bit of trouble adjusting to a few things. One's the altitude, the heat, and also the pitching distance is 40 feet. And at home for our season play, they played at 43 feet. So it does make it a lot different when you're throwing curve balls, drop balls, any draw balls that break. Taking 3 feet off makes it tough. So I guess the easiest thing to do is throw fastballs, but and change ups.
Hey Tom, she's feeling better, hey?
I think so.
That's good.
Good fun. I tell everybody, what, there are, different cues, like when she was talking about, like, how to adjust height. I said, I've had kids that come in and you go, hey, adjust your blood height.
Called strike 3. It is difficult for all pitchers to throw breaking pitches at the altitude because the air is so thin. There's less friction on the seams and less movement in the ball. but that applies to everyone.
Well, the dead turn early, you're losing like 50. Then you're like, just watching them go and see that.
Great pitch, Lindsay.
Stealing stuff out of his fanny pack.
And I seen that.
Tag! Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that was a force.
Must know each other
Huh.
well.
I didn't realize there was a force there for a second.
But I feel like we're pretty comfortable. I've spent a few nights together in the same hotel room.
Same hotel room?
Yeah.
Sleeping together? Like,
Sometimes. Colorado, we had our own rooms. Here it's small. As far as the 100 teams, it's 900 teams, so they don't have as big a budget. 9 to 80 this year. 980 teams. But that was at like 14, 16, 18 years. So, but, I mean, you don't. Kid we were talking about yesterday. There's,
So
I
we'll
saw
be
12 fields, and I probably saw 10%. You know what I mean? I was at
Actually, it looks like it's Kaylee Walcott
saw probably 15.
leading thing. No, oh, sorry. It is. I just don't have a copy of the lineup, so I'm kind of watching who comes out the door. So
Or you've seen before.
McGilvery and
And then
Walcott
you're looking around like,
will be the first two batters. So it'll be
it's like, okay,
McGilvery leading things off and Walcott batting in the number 2 spot.
I love my little lefties. I love them. I'll probably within 2 years I'll have 6 to 7 lefty, not lefty slat, because some slat fine that can be able to stick it, put up the middle base hits. I'm a big base hit coach. Like I want base hit. I have 2 kids in the lineup, maybe 3 hit some bomb.
Oh, and that does drop in there behind the center fielder. So Walcott is in with a stand-up double. I mean, not Walcott, sorry, McGilvery. He's getting to me as well. So this is Kaylee Walcott now. With a runner on 2 and then away. Lays down the slap foul. And for those that just joined, this is the bottom of the first. Oh, and 2 count. Time for me to get my ice packs out and start cooling down my controller equipment. It's starting to heat up with the hot sun here.
Good play.
And she is safe. The speed of Walcott following the speed of McGilvery. With 2 runners now on for the big bat of Maya Galbraith. And the slugger shows bunt. But that is good enough to allow Walcott to easily make second. So runners in scoring position now.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
It looks like the Acers coach is having some kind of a fit. Guess they weren't expecting Fusion to jump on them like this. And for a strike. Oh, McGilvery almost got there, but just couldn't get her fingers through there. Anyways, they got the lead runner. Nice effort. And that brings up another big bat. Shanika Hollingworth. With runners on the corners and only one away. Foul off. And that's going to score Walcott. And there goes McGilvery running for Galbraith over to third. So we'll get to see another attempt by McGilvery to score, this time running for Galbraith.
Did just one run come in there?
Yes, just one.
Yeah. That's right. I want to make sure.
CW.
There's also like
Fly ball, runner tags because there's only two away, so McGilvery scores. Nicely executed. And that brings the always reliable Maggie Tomlinson to the plate to try and keep this rally going. High pop up to second, and that'll do it. Got 2 runs scored. So after 1 inning of play, it's Fraser Valley Fusion 1, and the Washington Acers no score.
Well, I thought I bought you mine.
It's the top of the second. And first strike. Just a bit low. The set to Hollingworth.
All right, Rachel. Good job, Rach.
One down.
And help her find another world control. She doesn't even know her lack of this whole thing. Random things.
And first strike. Looked a bit high, but we'll take it. Swing and a miss, 0-2. One and two. And that gets by, so that'll be a base hit. That's one away.
Okay. I heard nothing. I heard music. That's it. That's
That was in first strike. And first strike, same spot just about. Caught the corner of the plate. That's a tip foul, third out. Nice grab by Galbraith. Strike out. Two-way. Swing and a miss. That's right at Tomlinson. And sorry, that was right at. I'm so used to seeing Tomlinson there. That was Toria Cover. Over to Madison McGilvery with the out. Nice job.
Or you could throw it way out. That's not fair. Hey, I give you priority.
Everybody else, let's do it. Hey, who's starting
I'll
this
wait
up?
till she's 33.
Bitter much at all?
I am.
Just a little?
I am. It is, especially as the NCAA double degree. I mean, it's an offer. It's awful.
So after two complete innings of play,
You just have to wait your turn.
Fraser Valley Fusion 2. The Washington Acers. No score.
So hard to do.
Yes. Oh, she's freshman.
And it will be Toria Cover leading things off. And for those of you that are tuning in to watch a Fusion game for the first time, Toria is joining us from the Kelowna Heat as a pickup player for the World Series. She's a pitcher and obviously a middle infielder. She did really well at shortstop. Had 2 chances, got 2 outs. And the throw is in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Izzy Nicholson. And for a strike.
Be confident up there now, babe. You got it.
Everything close, Izzy.
Fouled off.
This should be about we're at the top of the hill.
Oh, okay, I got that. Come on, babe.
I'll say, it could take you 5 or 6 hours if you want to stand at the base of one direction or the other.
I could see him off in the distance today. That was a spot.
But like with
I've heard of it. I don't know anything about skiing stuff. That's what some of the spectators those are muscles. Get up close to them.
And that gets through. So Nicholson with a 1-out single. That brings up Rachel Brissett. Can I get one? Carly Lawrence now.
Pick her up, buddy. Pick her up. Better off I guess so.
Like everything. Every story he had.
Fouled off. One ball, 2 strikes.
Well, that's what I said. After about an hour, I was like,
Outside. That was outside.
everything's good. But again, you're out there, you're using insurance country to get your other house. Come on, man. Just, yes, like at that point, it's just. And then we were like, oh, it must be nice, you know, like my career earnings currently are about that. You know, you're talking to a bunch of software coaches to make $35,000 doing what they love. I teach school and coach to make 55, and I'm pretty comfortable. I don't have any walks in my life. And you know, to him, he's like, you've been done by plus. It's great for you, dude. Congratulations. That's what you started doing.
John, it's top of 3, right? Okay.
Well, and that's what I said. She's talking about like 5-week vacation.
So it is the top of the 3rd, and it's a 2-0 Fusion lead over the Washington Acers.
And then we're here to Vegas, but they're camping along the way to Vegas. And then driving to San Diego.
It was like one of the beaches where they both from, but it wasn't San Diego. Somewhere like that. And then out of there to Mexico.
And then they were catching like a 1-week cruise to Mexico, and then driving back. And it's just a 5-week vacation.
He was such a nice guy.
Like I said, he was throwing around his money free. Openly, like.
Strike.
But then he scored a 250 on dinner. He's like, my drink was putting his coffee whatever coffee it was. He didn't mean any harm. He just
Buy you around it.
No, we were already like
So we're gonna miss?
fire pit out back.
No, we don't drink at the hotel because it's like 6 bucks at the hotel, so we just go buy it. We buy a case, pass it around. It's pretty easy, you know, when there's 8 or 9 of us coaches out there, about a case a night, everybody rotates through. Get it.
Oh, good try, Kaylee.
So that's a diving catch attempt by Kaylee Walcott right up against the chain link fence. That was one heck of an effort. Definitely did a sacrifice of her body there. And Coach Lindsay Cutts running out to see if she's okay, but I've known Kaylee a long time. She is fine. That's just the way she plays. But she practically dove right into the chain link fence, trying to catch that foul ball. Fouled off. I think that went off the on deck battery. Did that hit her in the helmet or something?
No, I think it hit above the fence.
Above the fence?
She ducked pretty quickly.
Popped up. It's playable. Everyone's calling it. Oh wait, it's not playable because it's on the wrong side of the fence.
My left, man. That's my left. That's the other one.
See, I'm in his head.
I believe it's a 1 and 2 count. Or, not sure.
I would take 20 of them if I could. I'll take them all.
And that's a liner to Rachel Brissett.
When we got it.
I love when it's grade 9.
Grade 9. Because Austin's 9th grade. You guys do that.
High ball. Walcott's got it. In for a strike.
it doesn't perform. Now again, you need some boppers in the lineup that can drive and runs and runs. But yeah, no, I like the girls that get set on base. Like, get set on base, run, and steal.
Yeah.
I told you the little kid from the Tulsa League. I keep saying little, tall. She's 5'7". I saw her in the Tulsa League tournament last weekend. She got on probably 6 times. First pitch 5 out of 6 times. Like sliding without even a full play.
A nice bunt. And no chance to make the throw. It only went about 5 feet probably from the plate.
I have 5 left.
That's your highlighter.
2021. Baby, but.
I have 5 left. I have 5 left. Mine is more of a. I almost won't recruit a one-dimensional like a shot slap. You know, I want. They gotta have some depth. Like all of mine can power slap, soft slap, and
Yeah.
Good job, Mario.
Because we don't hit many home runs. Like our fence is 280.
I think Brooke was the first one.
I just saw it the other day. 200. 200 and left and right. I was like, oh boy. That's our pitcher kid. That's literally.
Here goes the runner, and the throw is close. Foul.
There's also going to be times where you come up with running to second and third and you drive into the run. I mean, you got to be able to at least shoot for the gap.
I was like, there's no worse one than bases loaded with a one-dimensional soft slapper.
Everyone is on top of you. You know they got to punch it through in order to get a base hit in.
Sorry, kid. Nothing to The only thing I will do in that situation, if by chance my runner on third is really fast, I will squeeze like crazy. Less than 2 hours runner on third will see.
Come on now, Roo!
And for a strike.
So no, like, the difference is like, our head coach is very good at like the management side, but she's young and she's not nearly as good as straight in one game. So I make it straight, but set up the defense.
1-1 count.
Depending on the situation, like, that's how I rotate.
Dude, if you got a good person who understands that you have strength more than her and lets you do those things, that's a good head coach, I feel like. Because she's like you said, she's good compliance, good at management, that's great. But in game coaching, if she feels somebody's better on the bases or better at, like,
That's what I would like to see. I think she gives me free reign and the same thing, like, again, she's young enough that you guys have been evaluating
Good
job, Lynn.
I've had good luck doing it because a lot of times, like undersized lefty hitters get overlooked by some big schools. Big schools they could play at, but maybe they're just not tall enough, just not big enough, just not fast enough. And don't drive it, like you said, don't drive the ball to the fence every time up. And I've had really good success.
Battle back to get the strikeout.
Hit 350 by not hitting the ball out of the infield. I'll take that up.
my starting season with the freshman this year is 5 for 3. She was also a bike.
Go big ass, Daddy.
This is a 340 for me.
Hey, we're not done.
Nobody else can get that. Put the ball in place. Put the ball in place. I don't want to be behind the back and just swing it right foot outside. You're just wasting your ability right there. And that happens a lot. The flappers that don't really know how to flap and aren't flappers and aren't lefty actually hitters. There's a difference. You could hit left hand and just run the ball. I think they stop that. I'm sorry, but if you're a dead person, you can't be a stopper. Like we have a ton that, they have to short wipers and they're running out the box to the left side or to the right side, just dragging off everything.
And it'll be Summer King leading off the bottom of the third inning. 2-0 Fusion lead.
Another Canadian word. And we don't ever hear that. We don't never heard of that ever. Thank you very much. She's like one of those in the middle a lot of kids they go right at
And that's a big hit for Summer King, and that goes to the fence. It'll be a ground rule double because it bounced over the fence. Good thing. I think Summer wiped out rounding first. Didn't quite see it, but looks like she did. So she gets a easy free double out of that.
Like their parents were definitely thinking like, yeah. I'm gonna name their team like I've done it at home. Like, I'm gonna Summer.
And that brings us to the top of the order for Madison McGilvery. Summer holds at second. One down for Kaylee Walcott.
Gracious, I'm trying to get my steps in out here. Catch some fly balls.
So Walcott's slap bunt does advance Summer King to third, puts her in scoring position for Maya Galbraith.
Quite all right. I'm well hydrated and well today, so. Well, here's the thing. We tried to beat you on the rock to 7-11 and it took us like a 6-mile detour. Yeah. That's what I said, and that's where like he put in his GPS. And so he came right by for some reason. He's like, why'd you put the GPS? Stop us. Oh, no, sir.
So we are now headed to the top of the fourth here at the Triple Crown Sports World Series in Park City, Utah. Fusion looking to defend their 2-0 lead. Starting lineup is still intact. And it's Hollingworth at first. McGilvery at second. Our new player from the Kelowna Heat, Toria Cover at shortstop. Rachel Brissett at third. Pitcher Lindsay Bell. And Maya Galbraith as the catcher. Although it's Maggie Tomlinson at the moment warming Lindsay up, because Maya was the last batter. And in left field is Kaylee Walcott. Center field is Izzy Nicholson. And right field is Carly Lawrence. Fouled up. Popped up. Bell's calling it. Makes the catch. Fouled up. And for a strike with the changeup. Fouled up. And out of play. Just gets by Cover. It's a base hit.
Trying to tell me that me going to the store and buying 2 cases of pre-made peanut butter and jelly isn't showing you all?
I don't know. It is.
It's like, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know what
One thing with this altitude, you have to be really careful throwing pitches like curveballs because with the thin air, it just might not curve. When a curveball doesn't curve, it's on plane.
Well, I don't eat a ton of bread.
Nice job by Cover to snag it and throw it over to Hollingworth, but they just got the one, almost got 2. Swing and a miss. Oh. Ball gets by the catcher. Vance is the runner to second.
Well, I did 60
That was a bit of a lead off, it looked like, but
we just have to put it on the side because some won't and some don't. And they just put the shredded lettuce like an inch. Because we do a lot. We'll have them delivered to the field if we're playing all day.
nice punt. And no play all the way around. Runners on the corners with 2 away. Punts we've seen from this Acers team have been quite good.
And they are going.
I'm not gonna look at Coach.
Hey, 2-4-6! 2-4-6!
I despise it. I despise it.
I like giving her a good time.
Up, up, up.
Popped up. I believe that'll be playable by Brissett. Makes a catch in foul territory. 3 down.
I don't want to play. I'm not sure if I sign. I struggle with it because I like the way that they actually are playing. I can't figure out this game and feel like you probably shouldn't be playing. Oh, this game when they started like they were 6-hour brands. Like mine was first touch, okay? If I went anything easy, right, that was hit away. If I went anything belt, my first touch was along my belt, that was bunt. If I went anything steal, was steal. Like if I went face, it was fake away. If I went half, it was steal.
No, that's too much.
That was one touch. And it was just like,
Dude, my travel team in the summer, everyone's like, I was like, because every single time we get a runner up first, that's just a situational thing where I'm teaching these kids how to deal with situational things. I don't care. And again, that was all for me, like for games it's we get a runner up first, nobody out with bunny because we're doing the right thing fundamentally because if there's a coach there to watch you, if you can't get down a bar, then they shouldn't be there recruiting. Like, it's your job to get over. And again, so if the kid comes up, gets 2 strikes, and his straight kid got first and second, next kid up. It's your job is to bump. Like, again, I always ran it that way. And again, steal, I would just let it go.
It'll be Shanika Hollingworth leading off the
I like that.
bottom of the 4th.
Honestly, like, this situation we're down 1. And we just say, like, your job is to ball. And again, people have this thought of, like, sometimes you let yourself out of anything. I occasionally do. But again, I'm about, again, he would probably
Fly ball. Couple players calling it. But the right fielder makes a catch, 1 away.
or if you give up only 2 runs, that's how so he would probably go 3
That brings up Maggie Tomlinson.
Because my job, I feel my job in offense is to go 4 runs. And our 50 have to, again, your job is to hold them on the line. Again, if you have he's a good pitcher, you'll be able to do it.
There's a nice catch by Tomlinson. And she's going to try to go for 2. Here's the throw. And the throw's off, but she would have been there anyways. So that is a double for Maggie Tomlinson with 1 out. And that brings up the newcomer, Toria Cover.
And then maybe once we come up and do a home run instead of a single home run, then you're going to do it.
when I interviewed for this job, like I said, if you let me work, we get a full fast I went through and barring a couple of games,
In for a strike.
I will 20.
You got it.
And she dug that one out for another hit, just like Maggie Tomlinson's hit. And same result. Scores a run this time, though. RBI for Toria Cover. Brought in Maggie Tomlinson. Back-to-back doubles for Fusion.
I believe in that clean. If we should have scored 4 on offense in college, it might turn into a game. Unless something happens where you give up a 3-run inning, and then it's all right. Now game time is 4-4. Right, now we got to get all these plays for another run.
Izzy Nicholson shows bunt.
I saw some of the scores after.
And Cover advances to 3rd.
Again, right in the middle of the pack. Last year they were 19 and 29. This year they won 30 games. So like right in the middle of the conference, in the mix at the end. I guess from what I've heard about that team, they haven't had 7 games, right? Or the staff that they take you to a conference tournament. So that, I mean, that's definitely my goal. That's definitely my goal to find.
Oh! And a bounce goes Fusion's way. That ball went right through the legs of the shortstop. So Nicholson's on board, and Culver comes in to score. That brings up Rachel Brissett.
Let's go, Rick!
Fly ball, could be trouble, and it drops. That's a fair ball. So 2 runners on now. And that brings us up to Carly Lawrence.
Fall, we're on campus till the end of April. It is not a joke. We cannot be out of shape. And again, it's different fall athletic on the bigger. They really want to work out. They really want to get some of their leader. But if you lose, tall and athletic, tall and out of shape.
Hey, let's go, Rick!
Yeah, this is the right fielder, Carly Lawrence.
That's where they roll out and they're like 6'2", 6'3",
Fouled off out of play. It's rather nice here, by the way. I don't know if you can tell from the stream. It's surrounded by the mountaintops.
Don't get me wrong.
This is a very high elevation, though.
Otherwise,
Fly ball, it could drop. It's in trouble, and it does right into the gap. That is going to score. That scores Nicholson. Brissett's at third now. And Carly Lawrence with probably going to be scored a single with advancing to second on the throw.
No, that was for yes, she's another one that's only first.
she plays first.
Oh.
Go match. Bailey has to.
5. So it is a 5-0 Fusion lead.
It's an $8,500 complex. Like them in Oregon in back-to-back years, like Oregon's was like $4.8 million. Back-to-back night.
That brings up Summer King. That could be. Oh, that's foul ball. Summer King with a bunt. There's 2 down. She was spinning her wheels a little, slipped on the dirt. I think she would have had a shot at getting there. But the loose dirt kicked away from underneath her. That brings us up Madison McGilvery with 2 away.
Some people want some power. And again, I think every team is never going to play the good for us, but again, you can come in, you can match. But if you watch the way they lift,
Fouled off.
last year they had the most they ever had. Now it's just going 65 plus. You're making good contact, that ball's going to go out.
But you, but if your field is already
Come on, Wendy! It's your turn, let's go!
until you change it from an updated state, then you have to make changes.
Fly out to second, and that'll do it. Fusion do add a couple runs.
I mean, I'm sure there's ours is 200 on the line. 220 all right. 220 all the way around, I think is about ideal. I honestly think Reed is playing men's basketball for so long. I would love to see it. 220 on the lines, 240. Yeah, give them more room to run and play. Because nowadays these girls are so fast. They're making laying out, diving catches, but you don't get room to make those catches. That's just my opinion.
So the starting lineup is still intact.
This is a true story, okay? I used to hit fly balls off a little side of 13 back when I was in our old ball. And I could hit what would be the equivalent of what 190 fly balls in one play. I took out the back, the first year new ball, I picked up a new ball, you test it out. And a girl had a 32 inch goes. I picked it up, same way, just, and it went off of our scoreboard. Like the ball literally went 30 yards. They were like, yo, lay off. I was like, that was like my regular just cut spin. Fly ball. The ball was so hard. And like, we had a girl that we were recruiting. She ended up going to do.
So this is the top of the 5th inning.
But she hit a ball this year with freshman year of college with a ghost. They walked off where it landed.
Throw just not in time. The leadoff runners on board.
And they walked off at 287. Like at that point, that's stupid. Well, the flex you get on the slap shot is just stupid. I used to go lower. Never I used to go lower. Just the difference in like when you start like short and stick versus violent.
Oh, close. The runner's at 2 with none outs. Bell will have to battle back down in the count. Aiming for a strike. That's foul ball. That was so close. 2 runners on, none away.
Right, Story, coming your way.
I lost my phone, so I'm not here.
Aiming for a strike.
Game changer. My buddy, one of the kids that I coach in basketball, her father is one of the creators of Game Changer.
Bunt foul that time. That's the first Acers bunt to go foul. They've had a couple of nice ones. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and they tried to get the runner diving back at second, but
When they had the band, I was like, you just sold something. It was a free app. We made like $1.2 million on the kid there. All you did was just keep screaming, keep this bird flying. That's all it was. And you know, little pixelated. And it was so just so simple. The graphics.
fouled up.
I thought that was isn't that
There was so many like added to it.
No, it's about Uber, Facebook, Lyft, all these things on now. Twitter was, I mean, I was 17
Oh, that's actually, I was just looking for something and I missed the play, so not sure exactly what happened there.
I don't understand it.
There's one away and runners on the corners. Fly ball, and that is a 3-run shot.
Starting over, bitch.
Foul up.
They hit a couple of
Foul up.
home runs over there, but they were like looping little fly balls and home runs. Hard to throw ball. Hard to throw. Hard part of the distance. That one was a shot. Yeah, that was all again, but it may have been a double off the fence. Yeah.
I think that was hit by the pitch, I think.
thought they already did.
There's only one out. I guess if
I don't think that.
weird. Previous game they wouldn't allow courtesy runners.
Oh, maybe it's travel ball. Yeah,
Right.
college, you don't have.
Yeah, college. Then they, I told that up already.
Interesting.
How much do you know?
You want to get hit by 60? You want to get hit by 65? They do too. Those kids that D1, they just stand in the box. They hit me. I took that. Game's up, man. That makes sense. Again, she's going to be the type of kid that's going to end up playing high level. Center field, left
So Tomlinson is in to play first base. And I think that's the first time this year she's been there. But that does allow Hollingworth to go to the bullpen. So they do hold the runner at third.
Is it getting close? Is that the time out? That's a good hold.
Good throw, Izzy.
So they get one run in.
That's why I love softball.
So strike.
Was it 5-0 again? No, it's 5-5. 5-4. 1 out. Bottom of last inning. Actually, I don't know. You're home. You gotta play it out. Yeah, you still have to play it out. If they take a lead or if they tie it, you have to little fly ball here, down about a third of the innings. If you get out of it tied, you still your chance to win at the bottom half. You don't want to go.
Swing and a miss.
Good job, Len. You got it, Ashley.
I will call it.
Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
I have straight charge established on everybody in the play, and so they have a tendency on the catchers or offense. They have a tendency to discuss like, are they a pull hitter, are they a line drive, fly ball, ground ball hitter? Do they have speed? Do they have power? And then we work off of a kind of a sequence of right after that. Okay, that doesn't work. The only time my kids have to sit for they're with me 3 days a week for like an hour for like 2 sports. And then after that, the only thing they have is after I get defense set up and stuff, I sit in the doorway. And if they're kind of confused or somebody's fouled off a pitch, I give them a suggestion just based off of the pitch where I can. But no, I haven't called since I quit coaching.
So pitch and change. So Shanika Hollingworth is coming in to finish things off.
I'm trying.
Out is coming forward all the time.
Short, and Acers score. It is now a tie ball game. And for a strike.
Right in front of you, Blue. Right in front of you. Let's go, guys. Pick the batter. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that.
Pitch looked good, but went the batter's way. It's a 1-1 count.
Straight out her, baby. Straight out her, Kay. Come on.
There she goes again.
Nice change up. In for a strike. 1-2 count.
Not again.
Foul off. And Walcott with the catch. But we do have a new ball game. It is 5-5. Heading into the bottom of the 5th.
After game discussions last week.
And it will be Kaylee Walcott leading off. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Top of the order.
Come on, Kaylee, start us off.
That inning should have ended. You gotta be able to get up 5. You gotta be able to do this triple run up and then be like, all right, next go. Next go. Not a little dribbler, not an errant short, not a ground ball. So you gotta cut it off at 3 and the game's over.
So Walcott at the plate. Bottom of 5th. Tie ball game. And the speed of Walcott, she is on board. So Maya Galbraith.
Come on, Maya. We need you. Let's go. Season green, Kitty. I don't think so. No.
And the Acers get to.
Let's go, Shaq. Come on.
Brings up Hollingworth.
No, we scored like 1 run at the bottom. No, we scored 1 run at the bottom.
So we got a tie ball game. Heading into the top of the 6th. And the game can end in a tie. It looks like time does allow for the inning to start. So that means that they will play a complete 6th inning, and that will be the end of the game. So this is it. The game can end in a tie, or whoever finishes with the lead after this inning has the game. So Hollingworth returns, came in relief in the 5th. And Hollingworth, actually, and Tomlinson came in to play first base. And for I think that was a strike, but I didn't see a signal. I heard it.
What's the Phoenix tournament called?
The Fro Show. Unfortunately, my sunscreen has gone missing. Oh, found it.
Oh, it's not in there.
This is the last one.
Swing and a miss. And a stolen base for the Acers.
Some good pitches here, right? Yo, give me that gun real quick. He likes to keep
Here you go, Maya. Here you go, kid.
Let's go, Shaq. Touch your stuff, buddy. Touch it. Let's go.
Runners on board.
Smart.
Come on now, Roo. Never go. One out, ladies. One out.
Is it your way?
Come on now, Roo. You don't play, kid. It was short, right?
Someone do something about this.
Do yourself, hey, Big Shaq. Do yourself. Come on now, Roo.
And it is getting hot here. Must be really hard on the catchers playing in this kind of heat. In the thin air at the same time. In for a strike.
This is your best pitch right here, kid.
And excellent catch by McGilvery. 2 away. That's right. Like that was millimeters away from hitting the ground. And the pitch gets away. Runners advance.
Let's go 2-6.
Oh. And for a strike. There it is. Change up in for a strike. This is a big pitch coming up. And that pitch gets by. And go ahead, run scores. So Fusion will at least have to score 1 run. So they got a run down. They have to get that out. And McGilvery does.
No!
Great call. Great call.
And they had to get it quickly because if that run came across the plate while they were doing the rundown, that run would score.
That one does not count.
So that umpire says run does not count. She didn't touch the plate before McGilvery laid the tag on the runner. Actually, it was probably a kind of bad strategy for that base runner to get caught in a rundown. Did give an opportunity for them to score from third, but McGilvery chased down the runner and put on the tag. So this is the final at-bats of the game for Fusion, and it will be Maggie Tomlinson leading things off. been hitting well. So 1 to tie, 2 to win. So it will be Tomlinson, followed by Toria Cover.
She was kidding. She was a slut.
Not sure what the argument was about.
But if unless they go double so. That's 22 minutes. And then came out. Just picked it. If he's done, but it wasn't.
The umpire still looking at his lineup cards. So here we go. The last batch of fusion. 1 to tie, 2 to win. I think everybody's struggling here in the heat and the altitude. Sure makes for interesting games. Two and 0 count on Tomlinson. Held up.
I like that stuff when it happens. When you gotta figure it out. Yeah, the automatic thing.
2 and 1 count. Two and 2.
Go, Maggie, find a hole. Let's go. Here we go, one. You go. Here we go, babe. Come on, baby. You got it.
Oh, looks like a little knuckleball. She could get there. Nope. Throw is in time. That ball was just rolling in the dirt. So that brings up the newcomer, Tori Cover, with 1 away. And Izzy Nicholson is on deck. And Cover is on board, taking one for the team.
Hey, Izzy.
And that brings up the center fielder, Izzy Nicholson. And Brooke DeYoung is injured, if anybody was wondering. So it's a fly out to center. So 2 away, 1 runner on for Rachel Brissett. was saying she did not go. So that was a ball. And that is the ball game. And the Acers win. So it looks like Fusion will unfortunately be playing in the bronze bracket of the playoffs. But the good news is they get to play more games, which is part of the reason that everybody's here. Anyways, I will find out what the playoff schedule is, and I will post it as soon as I know. Thanks for watching.